Here is the disclaimer, everyone, for our Six Figures trading group. Trading and investing carries a high level of risk. You could lose some or all of your investment. Trading commodities or any other financial instrument may not be suitable for all investors. Before deciding to trade, you should carefully consider your investment objectives, level of experience, and risk appetite. We accept no liability for any losses or damages you may incur. This means that you alone are responsible for your actions in any trading or investment activity. Over to you, Mr. Wright.
All right. What we're going to talk about right now is what's called internal financing, which is two ways we can use internal financing, and that's called pillaring and pyramiding. In this example, what we're going to talk about and go over is what the example is called pyramiding. Okay. And in this trade, which is December corn, December mini corn.
No, this is regular. I'm sorry, sir. This is the regular December corn. It's not mini. I went to the regular corn.
All right. We're going to do a December corn, full contract. Okay. We are selling one contract at $4.55. The point value for December corn in any month of corn is $50.
Correct.
We need to know when we're trying to use what's called internal finance, what the point value is, just as well as we need to know what the margin is. So it's important to make sure we have those two factors. What is the margin and what is the point value? So the margin is also something we need to know. So we go to the contract specifications and we need to get the margin.
Yep. The margin on corn is 1,430.
1,430. Okay. In this example we're using with December corn, we just got filled at $4.55. When the market trades down, every cent equals $50. Now, in this case, if we need to make $1,043, what do we need the market to trade to in order to have a profit of $1,043 if 1 cent equals $50? Can somebody get the calculator?
Yeah, it has to trade 29 points, 28.6, 29 points.
Okay, so we need the market to trade 29 cents. 1 cent equals $50, and we will have enough profit to acquire a second contract. And what price would that be if it trades down 29 cents from 4.55?
426.
426. So we can have our second order filled at 426, and now we are filled with two contracts. Now every cent going forward equals $100. We have two contracts at this point. As the market continues to trade down, every cent equaling $100, how many cents do we need the market to trade now to make $1,043? It would be half of 29 cents, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
So that
would be
0.15 cents because it's 0.145. So it's 15 cents now.
But that would be if we wanted the pillar. That's why I asked that question. That's what we want the pillar. Because we're pyramid now, we have two contracts.
Right.
We want to know where the market needs to go for us to be able to make $2,086. Not $1,043 because we're doing what's called pyramid. So we want to know where the market needs to go for us to make $2,086. Because this time we're going to purchase two contracts. We're trading with two, and when the market allows us to be able to pick up two more, we're going to buy two more contracts.
Oh, okay, I got it.
So where do we need to see the market go in order to make $2,086? If every cent is $100, how many cents we need to trade in order to make $2,086?
57.
57 cents.
57 cents, yes.
So if we're at 426, and the market trades down 57 cents, where are we at now? In the, for the
369.
369. The market trades down to 369. We just got filled on 2 contracts. We were trading with 2 contracts. Now we have 4 contracts. Every cent equals $200. At this point, when the market trades down, every cent equals $200. How far do we need in order to make enough to purchase 4 more contracts?
Dang. So at 369, we're purchasing 2 contracts?
At 369, we purchased 2 contracts. And now the next time we're going to buy 4 contracts. And then we're going to buy 8 contracts. And then we're going to buy 16 contracts. And then we're going to buy 13 contracts. I mean, 16, then 32.
Wow.
Then 64.
Oh,
This is what's called pyramiding.
Ooh, you blowing our mind today.
This is what's called pyramid, everybody. The pyramid means that we're actually doubling the number of contracts that we're acquiring every time we have earned the profit to do that. Everybody following me? That's the difference between pillaring. We acquire 1 every time we're able to acquire 1 when we're pillaring. But that amount doubles every time we make a purchase when we're pyramiding. Everybody follow that?
Right. So at this point, we purchased 2 contracts, right? 1430 times 2, which is 2860, because we did 1430 times 2 contracts. So we spent 2860 on that. So in order to purchase another 2 contracts beyond that.
No, we purchased 4 this time.
4 contracts. So it's 2860 times 2. That's 5720.
And then at this
So
point,
5720 divided by 50. That's
so we got 8 contracts at that
114.
time.
So we're buying, okay, 14.
We're buying 1, then we're gonna buy 2, then we're gonna buy 4.
Oh, that's okay.
Buy
So
8.
4. Okay, so times 1430 times 4 is 5720. In order to have 5,720, we divide that by 50, and it's 114. So we have 369 minus 254. At 254.60, we'll have enough to buy 4 contracts.
All right. So now that we understand that, we also know that we follow what's called some rules when it comes to trading, correct?
Got that right.
We follow what's called rules. And in our rules, we always want to make sure we have what's called a golden rule. And our golden rule is something we have to keep in mind. That's why I've said in the past that sometimes it may not be a good idea to pillar or pyramid depending on your size of your account. Even though you may have made the profit to acquire another contract, we also want to keep in mind how, what the size of our account look like. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes,
Because
sir.
as you're acquiring these extra contracts, these more and more contracts, you're taking on more risk. Every cent is now more than it was when you first started this trade. Everybody follow me?
Yes.
So now we need to be making sure, just because we've earned enough money to get another contract, is my account able to absorb if the market goes against me? Because it was $50 for every cent, and now it's not. I hope this makes sense to everybody. Just because we have made the money to be able to pick up more and more contracts, don't mean we have the size of an account to be able to be handling that many positions. That's why one of our rules is don't have on too many positions. Is that one of our rules?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about when I cover that rule about having on too many positions like I did. And your account can't handle that. because it's all gravy and sounding great when the market going for you. But when you started out when 1 cent was $50 and now every cent is 200 or every cent is $400, it's another ball game when the market turned around, start going against you. Now you can lose your profits faster than you made them. Does everybody see that?
Yepper.
Every cent now is $400 versus every cent was $50. Now it don't take that long for you to lose all that profit you made if the market goes the other way. Does this help everybody see how I gave back all that money and sugar?
Yeah, now I get it. I definitely get it now that I see what pillaring and pyramiding looks like.
Yeah. Well, you're the only one saying you get it. So I'm asking, do we all get it? So I need to make sure we all get it. 'Cause
Yes,
I'm
I
only
do.
Yes,
okay. If you don't get this, let me know now. This is called this is called internal financing. So we can use our profits to get more contracts while we're in the trade. But sometimes it's not a good idea. Just because we can. We got to be able to look at all factors to make sure they're making sense. Because we're running the business. So we want to make sure it makes sense to be picking up all these contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a Delvin now. I'm so glad we went over this because this is something I need everybody to be clear about because we can take advantage of this, but we need to understand it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This is powerful. I'm glad we went over this too, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, this is
I
me
did,
too.
I did not understand this one iota. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah. You know what? Is Tracy still with us? I ain't heard her in a while.
I'm here.
She's just
Tracy, I don't know.
Tracy's blown away because I think she's learning this with us too.
Oh, most definitely. I'm just being a sponge because it's been a minute. So I just sometimes you just sit back and listen. You don't have to ask too many questions. Just sit back and listen.
I know, because it's
Well,
got to settle and soak in. I know.
Yeah.
it made me the reason I was saying this, Tracy, it made me think about so we long time ago that we had a different Telegram group before we moved over to this one. In that first Telegram group, we had someone that started the group for us that kind of branched off and started doing some different trading. And we went and formed this different Telegram group. But in that other group, he had posted a video that was explaining what I just talked about pillaring and pyramid. Well, I don't think we moved that video over to the new group, so probably don't have it. But he had an excellent video that explained
I could
everything I
probably
just went over.
find it. I could find it. Is the group still up?
I don't know. I don't know if it got closed after we all moved over to
Was
this one,
that
but
what the group we had with Orion?
yes.
Okay.
Well, that was a real
I remember
excellent video.
I remember what you're talking about, and I'll look and see if I can find it.
Yeah, it would be great to let everybody watch that. Anybody got any questions? Y'all, y'all quiet today.
Yeah. Can we go to cotton?
Yes,
Do you remember the name of that group, Delvin?
I don't. Commodity something.
Okay.
I just need to make sure I'm thinking right about cotton. And the reason I'm saying that is Miss Norma said earlier in the week that cotton broke the trend line, and I couldn't see where cotton broke the trend line, and so,
But before we move on, everybody clear on pyramid.
oh yeah,
We can,
I'm
so
sorry.
we can stop
Yeah.
that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to keep the I guess we should. So Is it December cotton? I think I'm in December cotton. So December cotton,
Cotton been off the chain, boy.
it looks like it's making a 1, 2, 3 top, but this is my concern. So Ms. Norma said in the chat earlier this week that cotton broke the trend line. So when cotton came down here like this, I don't know where her trend line is, but it didn't break my trend line.
She
Okay,
said that?
so Ms. Norma said that in the chat.
Okay.
So then she started directing questions to me personally. And then I said to her, I'm trading at the level of my understanding, you know, and the cash price for cotton is all the way up here. Okay, and then you got a 5-year gap up here with cotton, you know, and I even think the gap goes down to 1 and 2 year also, you know, with this gap. And so I'm saying to myself, is cotton really, is it faking us out, looking like it's making a 1, 2, 3 top, you know, and it's gonna keep going towards the cash price and filling this gap. So that's where I'm at with cotton because I don't see it breaking a trend line. Like Ms.
Well,
Norma said,
I
so I
don't
don't,
know, Dr. Melville, because I didn't see that. I did see her trying to understand when you said you were going long with put
correct.
options. I was confused on that comment, trying to see how you was going long with put options.
No,
But
I was going
I didn't
long
see
with
her talk about the
futures.
trend line.
Yeah,
Huh?
I was going long with futures, but I was doing put options on cotton, but going long on futures.
Yeah. I got it when you came back and said that.
Yeah, because my put option is way out, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's like 3, 4, what are we in February? March, April, May, June, July. It's 5 months out. My put option is 5 months out. So, but as far as trading futures, I'm going long because it's in an uptrend. So I'm trading with the trend until it changes. So from looking at this chart, I'm in a good place, correct?
Correct. Can we put
Okay.
it back to the normal chart when you first come onto the chart before you stretch it and move it? All right. So I see what you see. I don't see a trend line being broken. I don't know what chart she was looking at.
Okay.
But yes, if you are trading with a put options, that's excellent. I've been trying to get in puts for the longest. My broker don't even want to. He don't even want to take my order. He gets so crazy when I call about the cotton put options. But I'm gonna keep working on it. I want to get in it, but I make him nervous about the put option. But if you got puts, great. And in this particular case, you said you was trading it both ways. You long the futures, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's excellent because what the market's been doing, it's so volatile right now. It's been trading, making some crazy moves every day. And the trend line hasn't been broken. So that means we still in a what?
Yeah, we're still in an uptrend.
Still in
Uptrend.
uptrend. Still in uptrend. So if you long, stay long. I would.
Okay, so I will
Keep in mind
continue.
that volatility has picked up so much, though. I'm pretty sure your stop is not crazy, right?
My stop is down here. Yeah, my stop is I did a 2000 trailing stop because I was gonna take this to the end. You know, I have a really long exit on this.
Right.
And so I gave it breathing room.
So are you in profit?
No, I'm not because this was my entry. Then it
Okay.
pulled back on me. And
All
it's
right.
been sitting here for a minute, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and I started to get nervous when Ms. Norma said it broke the trend line and I couldn't see it. So that's why I said, let me ask you if you're seeing something that I don't see.
No. I don't see.
And right. And so that's why I said to myself, I'm gonna continue long because I don't see it breaking a trend line the way that she said. So I don't know what chart she's looking at, but I was specific.
Yeah,
I was doing this.
you might be looking at a longer time chart. This is
Okay.
6 month, right?
This is 6 month, yes, sir.
Yeah, she may be looking at a 1 year or 5 year, I don't know. But in this case, trend's still intact. We don't even have enough hits to be thinking about the trend being broken right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
How
Okay.
many hits do we want to see on the trend line, V?
3.
Correct. So our trend is still intact. So if I was long, I would stay long.
Okay, I will. So I will stay in the trade. It's a paper trade, so I'm staying in the trade and
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 but
see and see.
the coin trade is live trade, right?
Yeah, my mini corn is live. Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm in profit, so it's good.
Great. Excellent.
All right, anybody else have questions? Cause I'm
Anything you got going on, Barbara?
I'm in corn and sugar.
You trading corn too?
Yeah,
And sugar.
yes.
Okay. So I take it that you short sugar, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. I've been looking at it.
Huh?
which sugar,
Yeah.
which sugar you guys in?
I'm not in it, but I'm watching it.
Barbara, what sugar are we in?
October sugar.
Oh yeah, I should know better than asking a stupid question like that, right?
Anybody
You
love
know,
anybody
everybody
You
know you
know,
love
I'm
October sugar.
I love October sugar.
So right now I'm in wheat and natural gas. So
Yeah, this October sugar is it's messing with me. You know what's messing with me? Is that the cash price, man. I don't like the cash price above. Like if I'm trading in a downtrend, why is the cash price above the market price? I don't understand that. This is messing with me. That's the only thing with this October sugar trade that's messing with me is the cash price, which is the magnet, is above the market price.
she said she
It's,
called it a magnet.
it's messing with me. It really is, but I have to trade with the trend, you know, Mr. Wright, but it is messing
Yeah.
with me. I don't like it at all.
Well, the thing that's jumping out, I guess, since what we're talking about right now in our current lesson with the 50% retracement, uh, do we see this? Where the market went up there and made the high,
Yep.
and then made that nice downtrend out there, made the high.
Yep.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, and it hit the 50% already.
Yeah, I think you see where I'm going already, right? When it went up there and made that high,
Yeah.
Barbara, can you put an arrow right next to up there to the high?
So are we trading against the trend? If we're doing we're shorting? Because did it turn around and because it's making higher highs and higher lows.
Well, oh, that's not Barbara. This is Melvin. This
That's
your
not the
chart, right?
yeah.
This is Melba's chart.
Hey, can you put an arrow up at the high for me? That's for the visual for
You want
if
to
you want,
arrow at the high?
yeah, up at the high, just for the person that's
Sure.
watching this video later.
Absolutely. There's the high.
I just want to put
And an
an
arrow
arrow
below.
when it came down and started trading low. Not down here. I want to use this little trend where the market traded down from that high.
You're talking about right here?
At the 20.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now, Thora, based on that high and low that the market made right there, did we retrace back 50%?
Yes, it looks so. Yes, I mean,
It looks like it's spot on to me.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I gotta go back over 50%
Yeah,
with Tracy.
this is the 50% right here.
Yeah. Now it looks like what we're trying to do, to go back to your question, it looks like what we're trying to do is retrace back 50% of the last move we just made. So from that low that you had an arrow, can you
To
put
this, to this
yeah,
one.
yes.
Okay, I'll put another arrow there.
Now we could possibly retrace 50% of that move. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I see
So
exactly what you're talking about.
so saying that to say, when you said about trading against the trend, the current trend is down.
Yeah,
Maybe the long term trend will still
it's
be up,
there
but
already.
It's at it, yeah.
It's at the
Yeah.
50% already coming
it
back
is.
down. Yeah.
Wow, perfect,
Mhm.
perfect. Keep that in mind, Barbara.
Okay.
Keep
Wow.
that in mind. But let's also look at something though. Can
So
we put a trend?
meaning it might keep doing another a higher high because it's already hit the 50%.
All right. Can you put a trend line from that that low and that high?
Right here and right here,
No, right there, and then the one to the right.
from here to here.
From that arrow down there to the other arrow.
You want like one of these.
Yeah. Yep. Up to that arrow. Actually, I want you to bring that in a little bit.
Bring it more.
Come back down some. Yep.
More?
Right there.
Okay,
Come back up a little bit. Come back up a little bit. Move it up a little bit.
this way.
There you come down. Look, yeah, right there where you can see where we hitting the line down there a couple times.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking
I
about.
see it.
Yeah, yeah. I see
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so do you see
Oh,
why? Do you see why I wanted to put this here?
yeah, because it broke the trend line.
It broke that trend line. Does everybody see this?
Mm.
Mhm.
Yep.
And
So,
down on the bottom, it's hit it at least 3 times. Yep.
so is Barbara in a good position? Is she trading against the trend?
Yeah, she's trading and she's down. She's in a sell, right, Barbara?
Yeah, I'm short. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's shorting the market. So she's in a good place because it broke the trend line in a sell.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to come to this, because you asked a question about, are we trading against the trend?
Yeah,
So
I
in her
did.
case, then she's short the market, and we see that the trend line has been broken.
Yes.
The current trend, which is the short-term trend, right now is downtrend. So
Yes.
she's not trading against the trend.
No, she's not. Okay, very good. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Everybody's seeing this and understanding?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You got it, V? Tracy?
I'm good.
Okay,
Thank
Yeah.
you.
all right.
so this is a good job, Barbara.
All right, so it's 5:56. So it's pretty time. It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm just keeping in mindset that for Mr. Wright to take his break. Any other questions, ladies?
No, this was a good class.
It really
Well,
was.
This was
Well,
fantastic.
we got a great class coming up. I hope everybody can make it.